Welcome to Face the Analyst. I'm your host, Jay Taylor, and I'm with Marco Gagnon. He is the president and CEO of a very exciting company called Adventure Gold Inc. It's a company that is operating, exploring, developing for gold mining projects in Quebec. I think probably the best place in the world, one of the best places in the world to explore for gold because of a friendly government, because of infrastructure that's in place, and because there's plenty of gold here. And the old adage is the best place to look for gold is next to an old gold mine. So Marco, welcome to Face the Analyst. Very good to have you.
Thanks, Mr. Taylor. I appreciate.
You have the thing that caught my eye really is your recent announcement of an arrangement with Agnico Eagle, which is one of my favorite senior mining companies. I've owned shares in Agnico Eagle. I'm always hoping that Agnico Eagle will find some more gold and boost its profits. And so could you tell us a little bit about the Dubuisson property that you've done that you have an arrangement with Agnico Eagle, and perhaps tell us about that arrangement, and also if you can give us some sense of the exploration potential on the Dubuisson.
Yeah, the Dubuisson properties, we announced an agreement with Agnico Eagle last July, and it's a very exciting deal that we signed with them. And because we sell, it's a selling and an option agreement that we signed with them. First, they acquired 51% interest into the property by issuing to us 15,000 shares of Agnico Eagle. I think it's a good investment for us.
Yes.
And it's about $1 million right now. And also they pay to us a cash payment of $100,000. And they have an option also to acquire 14% additional interest into the property by spending $4 million over the next 5 years. And this year, the intention, what they want to do, they want to start this year, and they will do probably something around 3,000 meter drilling program, and the drilling program should start this winter.
Okay.
And the property is located it's very interesting, it's located 1 kilometer west of the Gold X deposit owned by Agnico Eagle.
Yes.
This deposit is 1.6 million ounces of gold, and located just near the Cadillac-Lauder Lake break. It's very strong and prolific gold structure in the Abitibi. We got 5 kilometers of this structure, and we got also a small deposit in it. It's a very small deposit called QEX, Quebec Explorer deposit. It's about 260,000 ton at 6.6 grams per ton. It's non-compliant with 43101 resource calculation, but we know this deposit is locally 20 meter wide, and they recognize the horizon for at least 800 meter long. It's very good deposit.
And open at depth.
Open at depth, because they did only small shallow drilling over this deposit, and it's open at depth. And there is very nice target also just between Gold X and this deposit. Yeah, it's very, very interesting for them to acquire this piece of ground, and for us to attract the best partner that we can have in Val-d'Or, Agnico Eagle.
Well, for sure. And so they have to spend, so they can earn up to 65%.
Yes.
But they have to spend, what is the first 50%, 51% they have to spend how much?
Now, the first 51%, it's already done.
Okay.
On signature, they issue to us the cash payment and also the
shares.
And now, to acquire 14%, they have to spend $4 million over the next 5 years. And they have also a third option to 5% additional if they give to us a bankable feasibility study.
Okay.
It's a very good deal for them and for us.
So you will be spending your pro rata share, though, to stay in the exploration work, or are they going to spend everything to earn in, and then you have to start spending?
Yeah, we will see at the end if they spend $3 million over the $5 million. We will see at the pro rata it will be not 14% but maybe 10%.
Yeah.
And after that it will be a JV, and they will lose the 5% additional that they can acquire. And after that, we will have to spend money together, if we go that way.
If you go forward. Marco, you are a geologist, you're a scientist, so you're very cautious about what you what you can say, and you never know until the truth machine, as they call it, the drill machine, goes down and samples, and you have a statistically, you're comfortable statistically with what you have in the ground. But what is your sense of what the upside might be here for the Dubuisson?
For the Dubuisson, I think when you are next door to 1.6 million ounces of gold, there is good chance to find something in the same kind of order.
Yeah.
And in addition, right, if you see here, this is the Osisco deposit, the Canadian Malartic deposit, and it's a huge deposit.
Yeah.
And we got the same stratigraphy here, which means that we can also find something bigger than Gold X eventually.
Yeah. So it's going to be exciting. Is there a lot of drilling going on now on the Dubuisson? And there will be for continuously, so investors can look forward to that information?
What we know, our partner will propose a drilling program. It's a 3,000-meter drilling program, and they should start this winter as soon as the ground is frozen. Okay,
well, the Dubuisson is just one of several properties that you have. I mean, the problem with your company that I have is that you have so darn many good properties to follow. It's a lot of work. Let's talk about, what do you think your second most, or another promising property? I don't know if you can even order them because they're 3 or 4 of them look so good. But what about the second? Let's name another property that you think is really good and exciting.
Yeah, you know, right now in Ontario, the best place and the hottest place to explore is West Timmins area. And we got a piece of ground here in blue. This is called our Meunier 144 project. And you see here in light gray, this is all the land owned by Lakeshore Gold. And we are surrounded by all this ground. And what we got on this small property here, we got the down deep extension of the Timmins mine owned by Lakeshore Gold. And in last May, we announced a deal with RT Minerals and Lakeshore Gold to do exploration on this property. And right now they are drilling. It's very, very interesting for our shareholder, and we are drilling a very deep target, the extension of the mine at depth. This is a section of the mine, and you can see the mineralization here deep, at the Timmins West, and this is the target at depth. And right now our partner are drilling this target at depth. And the deal that we signed with Lakeshore Gold and RT Mineral is very interesting. RT Mineral will spend $1.5 million in exploration work, and Lakeshore Gold is the field operator, which means that we have the expertise and all the knowledge of the mine site for us, for RT Mineral and us, to explore this piece of ground over there. And the deal, which we signed with them, it was also very good for our shareholders to earn 25%. RT Mineral participate in the financing with us at 20 cents, and they acquired 2 million shares with Lakeshore Gold as well for 400,000 private placement, and also they pay to us $300,000 in cash payment, and they issue to us 2.5 million shares of RT Mineral.
Oh,
it's very interesting.
Very nice deal.
Yeah, to acquire 25%, and they may acquire an additional 25% by spending another 1.5 million in this piece of ground.
So can investors look forward to some steady drill results coming out from these properties? And
this property, what we anticipate that we will have the result probably at the end of this year, in December.
Okay.
This is something like
Okay, all right. So now that's 2 properties. What about a couple of more properties that that are really, almost equal in terms of their exploration potential?
We got also very exciting project in Val-d'Or, here in Val-d'Or. It's called Pascalis. Pascalis, it's a property just east of Val-d'Or. It's just nearby the Beaufort mine, owned by Richmond. It's a 1 million ounces of gold, and the gold is between 7.5 and 8.5 grams per ton.
So nice grades.
Yeah, nice grades, underground operation. And on the Pascalis, what is very interesting, we acquired that ground in 2008 from Cambiar, when IAM Gold acquired all the Cambiar asset. And that asset was a non-core business for them, and we acquired this asset for 250,000 shares.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a past producer, and they produce over there 170,000 ounces of gold at nearly 3 grams per ton. It was the first bulk mining operation in the Abitibi in '89. They mined a 10-meter wide diorite dike with quartz gold vein in it, and they mined this from the surface down to 300 meters, but the extension was not explored adequately, and we find also other gold showing north of this past producer, and we find also some gold mineralization south. And there is a very nice exploration potential on this project, so at depth and laterally as well.
So do you see some more open pit potential there possibly?
Yes, there is possibly, yeah.
And do you see the possibility of putting this into production anytime soon?
Yeah, because it's outcropping, it's just near surface.
Right.
We already did some shallow drilling. We announced very interesting results last year. Some intersections just like 5.5 over 3.8 meter near surface. And in the same hole, we got also 9.9 over 2.4 meter. It's economic intersection, and we want to do more drilling over this new showing and eventually define some resources. And this is what we want to do this fall, do more drilling on it, and also eventually maybe at the end of this year or early in 2011 make a 43101 resource calculation on Pascalis. Yes.
Well, that's 3 properties. You would have still another one to tell us about. We're running out of time, but and also I want to talk to your new chairman. This looks very exciting. You've got a lot of things. Casa Berardi, you're next to the Casa Berardi, which is an Horizon property. That's another one. So investors have an awful lot to keep their eyes on over the next year or so.
Yes, and we got also some properties east of Détour Lake and in Quebec, because there is not too much exploration along the Détour Lake gold break in Quebec. And between 2008 and 2011, we acquired 5 properties along this break in Quebec, and we will do some work on it, or eventually maybe do some partnership as well
Bring
to
in
explore.
Somebody else to spend their money,
yes.
perhaps,
and it's the same scenario that we can apply on the Casa Berardi gold break, for sure.
Marco, I want to thank you very much for sharing this information. That's a very exciting story. It really is. It's you're trading at 19 cents or something like
yes.
that. A market cap of less than $10 million with some potentially world-class assets. So I want to congratulate you on picking up those properties at such a bargain basement price. You've certainly served your shareholders well. Let me ask you one more question before I let you go and before we talk to Stefan. Insiders, do the insiders own a lot of shares in this company?
Yes, we got approximately 10%. Okay, and very interesting also to mention to you, there is 20% owned by Quebec institution.
Oh, okay.
And we got also two other funds who own at least 17%, which means that we control a large block.
So fairly tightly held
yes.
share structure, which is also good to know. So I want to thank you very much for sharing this information. It's a delightful company. Congratulations. We'll be speaking with Stefan in just a minute. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.